Well, my sister had become a Christian, was starting to go to this youth group, this big, huge youth group at this church in Garden Grove. And she kept asking me, do you want to come to church? Do you want to come to church? And I was, no, no, no. And I was really hostile to her. I remember throwing her Bible on the ground and kicking it and stepping on it, which I look back now and feel horrible about. But God knew where my heart was at the time. And I just was so resistant. And she kept coming with all these different fun, churchy things. And I was just like, no, no, no. Then she finally came to me and she said, hey, we're doing something special at our youth group. She said, we're having a casino night. She said, there's going to be 21 tables, roulette wheels, a can-can dancing line of girls, and you can come and gamble all night long. And I say, for the first time, church sounded interesting for me. It never had up to that point before. I grew up out of the church, and so she invited me. I went there, and it was exactly what she described. There's about 1,000 kids there, and it was just all games and messed around. And then at the end of the night, all the kids came and sat on the floor. And this guy got up and gave, I think it was like a 10-minute little message. I still remember the title was something like, Life's a Gamble, Where Are You Putting Your Chips? And he talked about how every day we take chances and every day we gamble over things. And don't gamble with forever and don't gamble with what matters most. And he just gave a simple story of Jesus. And he didn't push it and he didn't force it but he gave a chance for people to respond. I didn't at that moment. I'm a pastor today, so you know at some point I did. But I didn't at that moment, but the opportunity was given. So the first time I got to hear about Jesus was at a big casino night. Organic or inorganic? You tell me.
I think it's organic because it's a combination of two things. It's the pastor who spoke and brought them in, but also it was a creative way of bringing the young people together so that they would enjoy being there and then be able to be open to hear the word.
I would say it's organic also because your sister showed love over and over again, and she knew where you were, and she probably thought if I could just get him to come, then one door would be open and maybe a next door would be open.
It's definitely organic. What I liked about it is the laughter and the joy and the spirit of fun. Too many times folks who aren't church think that God's desire is to stomp on everything and get you to calm down, be serious, stop laughing, and get somber.
It was definitely organic. I love the fact that Jesus hung around the tax collectors and the prostitutes and the people that were lost. And your sister expressed a lot of honesty and integrity in her message to you, that honestly there was going to be gambling there, and in fact there was. And I love the authenticity of the message, and that is absolutely the heart of Jesus. He was authentic.
Mm-hmm.